This is Suzanne Wagner, and I'm doing my personal quote and blog for the 7th of November, 2022. My quote for today: there is a dance tomorrow between freedom and more pain. There are those that see only what they wish to gain. That is the moment when darkness tries to explode, and those in fear will muddy the road. Know that each of us are souls that get to choose. It matters not who will win or lose. That is because the only truth that anyone can follow is the one that leaves the heart full rather than hollow. Empty souls walk this planet in a personal hell. They gave up autonomy for a political cartel. It is never up to us to save others when they have a choice. It is up to us to be a kinder, wiser, and more peaceful voice. No matter what unfolds in this eclipsing light, do not fear nor be in any sort of fright. When one is asked to fully awaken into truth, then we recognize that in that voting booth, we cannot change any with a closed mind. And while some may feel hurt and maligned, remember that when a soul looks to the outer to feel good, they will often not make the choices that they should. And regardless of if we feel their hurt and pain, they will not awaken until they see their own karmic chain. Life will go on, and some will never feel the clarity of their soul because they are more interested in power and gold. Allow those grasping for what they can take to see the horror that their choices make. Karma comes on a powerfully hot wind. Those that cry with venom and hate are very thin-skinned. I cannot take them beyond what they have accepted and know. That is why so many souls we have to kiss and let go. And my blog for today. The eclipse tomorrow is one that casts a long shadow over us as the sun, moon, and earth line up to obscure the moon in earth's shadow. Expect old memories to surface and our dreams seem to come alive. It may be difficult to figure out if we are in the real world or if the dream is the real world. Notice that the unexpected things will seem to surface in surprising and unwanted ways. We will see how this unfolds and what it will mean for all of us going forward. This eclipse will be near to the North Node that can make us desire new forms of growth and to want to leave an old world behind. But be aware that this eclipse has hidden knives up its sleeves, and those wielding those knives want to twist them as they find their mark. Today is a good day to look at what you really want. Write it down, decide on our personal objectives for next year, and notice the steps that will be necessary to make steady progress towards that goal. Tomorrow is a big day, as Uranus, a planet of revolution, revelation, and change, puts some aggressively on the defensive, and the Mercury Cazimi will square to Saturn, making others suspicious. Regardless, this day will be a lot for all of us to digest. Defiance seems to intend to cause things to be hard to swallow for many. Eclipses reveal what has been hidden. It will be costly on many levels and quite a bitter pill for some to swallow. All truths are inconvenient. Eclipses attempt to be a prescription that points out the illness within the systems. While some want change, others want to perpetuate systems of inequality. We will see this process unfolding as both sides will come to blows and the moral fiber of our world will be seen in a new light. It becomes clear that there are many that do not want a healthy well-being for our world. This eclipse will herald shifts as corporations do big layoffs. There will be those seeking to exit jobs because of a lack of satisfaction. There will also be those recognizing that they just aren't happy with their lives and the patterns around love. Nothing about this astrology is straightforward. For the next few years, all patterns are slow to unwind and complicated. Many things will seem to start and stop. Know that the divisions will only continue to increase. What is clear is that a blind spot is trying to be illuminated, specifically the crippling power of the elite, the determined forces that want to suppress women, and the understanding that the soul and conscience of our country is under attack. Under the Scorpio sun and this Taurus moon, I do not expect America to unite. There has been an intentional state of confusion manufactured that is causing a fog to descend upon the people of America. Anyone with strong intuitive sense knows that much is being held back and we are being kept in the dark for a reason, and that reason is to protect the powerful and wealthy. Remember, eclipses obscure things to reveal the truth. Sometimes we can see things in a darker light better than in the brilliance of a full sun. There is a lot of wool being pulled over our eyes, and that will become abundantly clear only in March and April of 2023. Thanks, everyone.